Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet. I want to introduce my dear friend, Dr. Sendil Krishnan. His heart is so big, it actually has 8 chambers. He once performed brain surgery on a jellyfish. Dictators ask his permission to remain in power. He can grow a 5 o'clock shadow by noon. He is quite possibly the second most interesting man in the world. Actually, none of that is true. He likes to think that he's interesting. Dr. Krishnan is a cardiologist by trade, and he has a crazy idea of making the world a slightly better place to live in. The Toast to Good Health campaign. He has recently returned from a trip to India, where he has spent some time touring villages of the Kalandar people. For centuries, they were involved in poaching endangered wildlife. Tigers for fur, bear parts for Chinese medicine, that kind of thing. They were infamous for cruelly raising bear cubs to dance on the streets to earn a meager living for their families, often making less than $1 a day. Their wives were marginalized and often abused. Children were married off at puberty as to be one less mouth to feed. These were desperate communities with little chance of recovery. Sendil has since partnered with Wildlife SOS, who has been working with these communities to rehabilitate them. The bears, hundreds of them, were rescued and placed into lifelong sanctuaries they run. The men were given money and training to start profitable businesses. The women were trained in vocational skills so they too could contribute to the family. Over 1,200 children have since been sent to school. But most importantly, no further child marriages have taken place in these villages. These villages are slowly prospering, but it was clear from his visit that a lot of work is still left to be done. Almost no one, especially the elderly and the children, have any access to medical care. There's no clean water, and basic hygiene habits are lacking. Dr. Krishnan has an ambition to put together a team of American medical, dental, and nursing students to spend a week running a medical camp in these rural communities. They would freely serve and treat over 1,000 people. The money from this grant would be used to help offset not only the travel costs, local transportation and lodging, but would also be used to purchase medications, first aid supplies, shoes for the children, and glasses for the elderly. Students would get a first-hand experience in treating villages. They would also educate families on common illnesses, disease prevention methods, and the importance of good hygiene. They would learn about the interactions between poverty and environment, but most of all, they would bring hope and health to a disheartened community. Finally, they would also be given the unique opportunity to visit and hang out with the rescued bears and elephants residing at the rescue centers run by Wildlife SOS. I do say, what better way is there to end a long, hard day of servitude than by lounging with elephants while singing with a Dos Equis in your hand? Life is good. Visit www.shevaproject.com. Stay thirsty, my friends, and let's toast to good health.